Hey guys, so today I wanted to review a few of the SPF Supergoop products I've been writing about on the blog, including my absolute favorite of the year. It's Glow Screen SPF 40. If you read the blog or you've been on my Instagram, I'm always raving about this because I use it on no makeup days, when I'm going to the gym. I use it as a primer, I use it as a highlighter. It's literally my wonder product. I love it, and it's cruelty free, it's reef safe, and it's vegan, so it checks all the boxes for me. But besides that, Supergoop has a ton of SPF products, so I wanted to kind of show you how they work today, show you the benefits, and then if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll try and answer them as best as I can, or I'll get the answers for Supergoop for you, or I'll just be like, hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's crack on with, let me get all of this off so you can actually see. I'm going to start with the Supergoop Glow Screen, and then the Supergoop, this is a mouthful, Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen, because it depends if you want to have more of a glowy look or if you want it to be completely unseen. And I want to show you what they look like on the skin, especially like Glow Screen, because it's not glittery. It just gives you a really, really nice lit from within glow, and then it's going to look like this under your makeup at the end. And then I want to show you the setting spray I'm using, the body spray I'm using, and the new Supergoop. I've actually got it in right now, Supergoop Poof. Actually, when I did that, obviously I haven't rubbed it in properly fully. The Supergoop Poof, that was a mouthful. Supergoop Poof Dry Shampoo SPF for the scalp and hair. You're not going to put it in your hair. I don't know why they say that. I guess because maybe the fallout goes in it. Maybe it gives some color protection, but it is SPF 35. So if you're one of those people like I am and my husband is that tends to burn their scalp, or at least their part, it's really, really good for that. Because I'll wear a hat around the pool or on the beach, but there's days where maybe you've gone for sunset cocktails or you've gone on a city tour and then your scalp's exposed, and that's when it gets burned. So I'm going to show you that as well, because I'll show you the whole application, how you use it and everything, because it doubles up as a dry shampoo. So if you're packing, it's brilliant for that. So unisex products that you can really just use both together and then minimize your packing when you're traveling. And this is great. Also, it helps cover up the Supergoop Poof, helps cover up any roots you have as well. It kind of lightens them a bit, which is brilliant, but not so much it makes them look grey, or you can't use it if you're a brunette or black hair. And then what else? Oh, and then I think I said the SPF for the body, the SPF setting spray. So those 5 things is what I'm going to share with you today. Okay, so let's start with the face. So I've got no makeup on because I wanted to show you what the Glow Screen looks like on, because it's really good for those no makeup days when you just want to have kind of a little bit of a flawless base, some moisture, some SPF protection, and all that good stuff. But if you're packing for both of you and it's more like unisex and you're trying to condense everything, you're going to want to do the unseen sunscreen, because I very much doubt your partner's going to want to go around with a massive glow on unless she's female. So I'll show you this one first. What I really like about this one, so they are obviously all of Supergoop's, I can't get my words out, why is that so hard to say? All of Supergoop's, so there we go, range is cruelty free. They're reef safe, which I really like as well. So if you're planning on going snorkeling or diving, good to go with these, non-irritating. So this one, I'm gonna have so much sunscreen on now, comes out, well, I'm not gonna say clear, it's yellow, but it's clear. It's not that white, goopy stuff. You don't need as much as I did. I was just showing you. I'm gonna be really well protected, which is great because it is like 100 and something here today. So this one, it goes on and it's not too shiny, but you see there's absolutely no whiteness to it. So especially if you're taking photos or you're pale like me and don't want to look like a ghost, it's really good for that. It's quite matte, which I really like, so it looks shiny. It also doubles up as a primer, so if you're trying to pack light, it's really, really good for that. Now this one, the Glow Screen, is my absolute favorite product of the year. I'm obsessed with it. And if you like that lit from within golden glow, it's so, so good. It's not sparkly. You'll see when I put it on, it's just glowy, and it also works as a primer. So I use it to go to the gym so I don't look completely like this. It just gives a little bit of an even texture and finish and gives me some SPF protection. This one is also vegan as well as cruelty free, reef safe, non-irritating, all the good stuff, SPF 40. So if I put that on, you can see it's just that beautiful shimmer to it. It's like that golden bronze. So it's good for cheating a bit of color as well in the summer. So let me just show you what this looks like on. I get really close up, sorry. I haven't been sleeping well, so I've got really bad bags. And this can also be used as a highlighter. So it's SPF, primer, and a highlighter in one. So if you're going on vacation, it's literally like a packing godsend. So that, so I made my skin a bit red from wiping it all in, but that is gonna be the kind of finish to it. So I've got bright lights here, so you can see it's not gonna glitter in the sun, it's just giving that golden glow. Now the glow screen for the body, unless you wanna look like a glitter ball, and that's your thing, I would say avoid that one, because it actually looks like, when you go in the sun, it looks like you put glitter all over your body, which is a little bit adolescent for me. I don't know, it might be great for children or for a Vegas pool party, but I wasn't loving that. So the glow screen for the face, great. The glow screen for the body, not so much. So that's the product I like to start with. Okay, I'm gonna go and finish my makeup off, and then I will show you my other Supergoop favorites. Okay, let me go get my makeup on, and then I'll come back and show you everything else. Okay, so now I have my makeup on, I can show you what the glow screen looks like as a highlighter. So I didn't do my highlighter. I'm just gonna use a tiny bit on my fingers, and then get a bit of extra sunscreen protection then as well, don't you? Hi, baby. If you're used to watching me, you're used to my cat joining in as well, especially around feeding time. So what I like about cream, I've been switching to cream highlighters instead of powders anyway, because I find like the powders settle in my fine lines around my eyes and ends up being really aging, versus I'm literally using the tiniest amount to do this. Ends up being really aging, so it just settles in the fine lines, versus the cream being more hydrating. And what I like about being able to do it with my fingers is you can feel the top of your cheekbone as well, so you can really just kind of highlight exactly where that top of the cheekbone is. So if you want to go down your nose and do the top of your lip, you can as well. But that's it's quite full on, isn't it? I like it. And it lasts, because it's a primer, it lasts as well, this highlighter. It's really, really good. So that's the one I really like. And then the other thing I was using is an SPF setting spray for my SPF top up for the day, because when you apply your SPF in the morning, by a few hours later, it's kind of worn off and you don't want to put it over your makeup because it's all going to go everywhere. So I was using Supergoop's Setting Spray, and that's been discontinued, but Kate Somerville has a really good one as well. With hers though, it does come out white, and it can burn a little bit because it has menthol in. It's totally normal, but what you want to do is always make sure to try and stop it getting clumpy. Just make sure you clean the nozzle before you spray it, otherwise that's when it comes out uneven and you get the thick blobs all over your face. So make sure you clean it first, and then this is a brilliant way of just keeping it topped up throughout the day. I always like to leave my eyes closed a few seconds afterwards, let it settle, because the menthol in all of these setting sprays I found, and I don't know what it is, absolutely the ingredients, but it does tend to give a little burn. Make sure you give them a good shake, and then this is what I love about the small ones. They're going to be TSA approved, and also they're really good just for throwing in your purse every day, or just don't leave them in your car really. But and I love, see, I'm really upset they discontinued this one, because it smells so good. It's so refreshing in the daytime. I love it. So if this one comes out again, I'll let you know. If I find it on a discontinued store, I'll let you know as well, because it's really, really good. If not, Kate Somerville's another great brand to go to. Hers are a lot bigger, so it's going to last you longer, and I think hers is SPF 50. But again, it's got a little bit of a burn to it. Hers, that one doesn't. This one, okay, I don't know about you, but I always end up with a burn part, especially because sometimes, like on the beach, I'm going to put my hat on, but when I'm out and about on tours or in cities, that's when I tend to burn my part of my scalp. So I just found Poof by Supergoop. It basically works as SPF and dry shampoo. It's a little bit pricey considering the size of it, but you get a lot out of this, like literally 1 or 2 pumps, you're good. And it also works as root cover-up. So I would start with 1 pump, work it in, and then see if you need more, because it's nothing worse when you've got too much on and then you have to start from scratch. So let's have a little go. And I would say put your hand here, otherwise you're going to get the fallout all over your face as well. And then you're just going to want to, actually I'm going to use two, spray your part, and then just give it a good old rub it in there. So it's all flying in the air. And then like, if you want to, actually you can feel it, it's going to give it texture. So if you don't want to take hairspray on vacation as well, can you see it's really kind of, this is going to work for a bit of texture and a bit of spray. So let me brush this through a little bit. Ta-da! I kind of knew it was going to do that. So this one is another Supergoop. This one is, again, it's going to be reef safe. It's SPF 35 for scalp and hair. I don't know why you put it in your hair. You're not going to burn your hair, but I know it can fade out colour. So that's kind of what it's going to do for you. It hasn't left a residue. You know, sometimes this would work in brown hair as well. Sometimes the dry shampoos end up leaving a white film, which that isn't. So that's a winning. I really, really like that one. So for my sunscreen, I've been using the Coola. I really, really love the Pina Colada scented one. It smells like vacation. It's amazing. This is a fragrance-free. Hi, baby. He's going to come and demo as well. This one is SPF 50. I like going really, really high with my sunscreen. It's fragrance-free, this one. What I like about this, again, it doesn't come out white. You're not going to get white blotches everywhere. It's cruelty-free, it's reef-safe, and you approve of it as well. Okay, and then lastly is going to be your after sun. Coola does a really, really lovely after sun. I don't have mine right now because my husband's traveling and he took it with him. But it smells really good, it's really cooling, and it's one of those things, even if you're not sunburned, which hopefully you're not using all of this SPF protection anyway, it's just really hydrating at the end of the day. And if you're in Vegas where it's super dry, or anywhere dry, even in hydrated places, that sun is really drying. The pool, the chlorine, the beach, the sea, everything. So those are my favorite Supergoop SPF products for the summer, basically year round. I use that glow screen 365 days a year to keep my SPF up. I tend to not use the body one year round, I just use that when I'm going out in the sun. But I hope that helped. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I will answer them as best I can, or research the answers for you, or just be like, hey, I don't know. But those are my favorites. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a quick thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.